Testes or testicles. The main organ of the male reproductive system is the testes. A male has two testes or testes. At puberty, the testes produce sperm cells and the male sex hormones, testosterone and androgens. Each is made of 500 to 1,200 feet of tightly coiled tubes called seminiferous tubules. Immature sperms are produced in the seminiferous tubules. Testosterone is responsible for the development of the male secondary sex characteristics such as body hair, muscles development, and deep voice. These traits usually appear during adolescence. Scrotum. It is a muscular sac which is shorter when cold and longer when warm. It holds the testes and keeps the temperature of the testes slightly lower than that of the rest of the body. The lower temperature is needed for the production and storage of sperm. Copper gland. It is a pair of glands, also known as pulvorictal gland, that produce pre-ejaculatory fluid which partly composes the semen. Seminal vesicles. It is a pair of simple tubular glands located within the pelvis that secretes fluid which partly composes the semen. Prostate glands. It is a muscular gland that is found just in front of the rectum and below the bladder, which produces most of the fluid that makes up the semen. Semen. Fluid secreted by Cowper's gland, prostate glands, and seminal vesicles and the sperm. Epididymis. Coiled tube where sperms undergo maturation and provide storage of the sperm. Vas deferens. The tube that leads upward from each of testes into the lower part of the abdomen. The two vas deferens join of the urethra, which is the passageway for the elimination of urine and sperm that leave the male's body. Sperm. Sperm is a male reproductive cell. It fertilizes an egg cell from the female.
Ovaries. Ovaries are the main organs of the female reproductive system. The ovaries are oval and are in the lower part of the abdomen. They produce, allow for the maturation, and provide storage for egg cells. Ovaries are also produce female sex hormone, estrogen, progesterone, and androgen. Estrogen are responsible for the development of female sex characteristics, such as development of breasts, Brudent pelvis, and play a large role in the menstrual cycles. Egg cell, also known as ovum. An egg cell is fertilized by a sperm to produce a fertilized egg called zygote. An egg cell dissolves in the fallopian tube after about 24 hours if not fertilized. Vagina or birth canal. It is 3 to 4 inch passageway or canal inside the female. This is a place where a sperm may be deposited by the male. It also allows passage of shed endometrium during menstrual period and the baby during the birth. It produces fluids to clean and lubricate itself and help sperm travel. The vagina opens between the legs where it is protected by folds of skin known as vulva. Cervix is a short canal that leads to the uterus. It is the bottom section of the uterus. It produces fluids to help sperm cell travel. It also produces mucus plug to keep out germs during pregnancy. Uterus, also called womb. The uterus is made up of muscular walls, a lining called endometrium, and a cervix. It houses and protects embryo, fetus, baby, and allows nutrients and waste exchange with placenta growth. Fallopian tube, also known as oviduct. A fallopian tube is a passageway that conveys the ovum to the uterus. As the ovum moves along the fallopian tube, the union of egg cell and sperm cell can happen.
The human organ system at work. The human organ system is complex. You have learned that the human body is made of trillions of cells with different sizes, shapes, and functions. Integumentary system. The integumentary system includes the skin, hair, and nails. Skeletal system. The skeletal system consists of bones, joints, and connective tissues. The skeleton provides the basic shape of the human body and support the different internal organs like the brain, which is protected by the skull. Muscular system. The muscular system enables us to move our body parts to perform various tasks. Moving our legs, arms, neck, and head requires muscle working with our bones. Circulatory system. The major parts of the circulatory system are the heart, blood, and blood vessel. White blood cells help the body fight diseases. Red blood cells are most numerous in our body and they are involved in transport of gases and waste. Platelets are involved in blood clots to stop blood flows in case of wound. Blood vessels are the arteries, capillaries, and veins.
Arteries connect to the capillaries found in different organs where exchange of gases and nutrients occur. Veins merge to become veins where blood flows to the heart. Pulmonary circulation involves the heart and the lungs. The pulmonary veins carries oxygenated blood to the heart. Systemic circulation supplies nutrients and oxygen to all body tissues at the same time, collect waste materials for discharge. Nervous system. The central and peripheral nervous system comprise the human nervous system. The central nervous system includes the brain and spinal cord.